Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. Welcome to Rethinking Marketing from a Place of Love. I am so glad that you are here today. If you've clicked on this webinar, it's probably because you're feeling frustrated with traditional marketing methods. Maybe you've seen the fear-based tactics, the scammy hooks, and the overblown promises, and something just doesn't sit right with you. So if that's you, you've come to the right place. The good news is you don't have to do your marketing that way. In the next 10 to 15 minutes or so, I'm going to take you from hating marketing to absolutely loving it. We're going to rethink marketing and approach it from a place of service, love, and authenticity. By the end of this, you will be empowered to market in a way that feels good to you and even better to your audience. Why fear-based marketing doesn't work. Let's start by addressing what so many of us already know. Fear-based marketing does not work in the long run. Sure, it might get you some clicks or some sales initially, but here's the problem. It erodes trust. Fear-based tactics make people feel pressured and manipulated. People today are savvy. If you can spot fake content, guess what? So can your audience. And the truth is, nobody likes to feel manipulated or forced into making a decision, especially one that comes from fear or anxiety. Marketing should not be about pushing people or tricking them into a sale. It's not about manipulating anyone to buy from you. So let's rethink marketing and shift our perspective. I'd like for you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, what happens when you think of marketing as a way to serve another human being before a transaction is ever made? I'm going to repeat that. What happens when you think of marketing as a way to serve another human being before a transaction is ever made? Instead of seeing marketing as a transaction, what if you thought of it as a service, a way to help people, offer value, and connect on a deeper level? Marketing from a place of love means you're showing up to serve before anything else. Imagine this shift. When you sit down to market, you're creating from a place of love and abundance. You're asking, how can I help? How can I add value to someone's life right now? What would happen if every time you wrote or recorded something or had a conversation with someone, you focused on the people who need your message the most? What do you see? What do you feel? You're probably feeling a sense of relief, maybe even joy. You're connecting to your higher purpose, to the idea that marketing can be a vehicle to help someone before they ever pay you a dime. How to market from a place of love. 3 actionable steps. So, how do you start marketing from a place of love? Let's break it down into 3 actionable steps you can start using today. Number 1, focus on building trust first. People don't buy from brands they don't trust. Start by giving your audience something they can immediately benefit from without expecting anything in return. This could be a free guide, valuable content, or even just honest, authentic advice. Ask yourself, how can I build trust today? Remember, marketing is a long game. When you lead with value, trust naturally follows. Number 2, offer real solutions to real problems. Marketing from a place of love means meeting your audience where they are. What problems are they struggling with right now? What do they need? When you understand this, you can create content that genuinely helps them. For example, you could share a personal story of how you solved a similar problem. You could offer tips or provide a resource. When people feel seen and heard, they are more likely to trust you and engage with your brand. Number three, speak like you're talking to a friend. When creating content, imagine you're speaking directly to someone you care about. You could even imagine yourself sitting at a coffee shop or on the phone with them, and you're sipping on your coffee or tea, and you're just having a casual conversation, and you're sharing life stories and life goals. And just imagine how personal those conversations are. You might notice that your tone feels friendly, compassionate, and helpful. Avoid salesy jargon. Instead, focus on creating a real conversation with your audience. So ask yourself, how can I serve them? Whether it's through social media posts or a blog or an email or a workshop or a webinar, let your authenticity shine through. People connect with people, not with sales tactics. Now, let's talk about how you can create content that will leave people saying, wow, I can't believe they helped me this much before I even paid them. Here's the secret, give them more than they expect. Offer value upfront without holding back. When you provide real solutions, share honest insights, and show up to serve your audience, you are building a long-term relationship. You want your audience to feel like they've already received something valuable from you and they haven't even bought yet. Here's how you can do that. Number one, you could share a free actionable tip or a resource that they can use immediately. Number two, be transparent and vulnerable. Share your own journey, your struggles, and your wins. Three, make it easy for them to take the next step, whether that's subscribing to your newsletter or following you for more content or perhaps even scheduling a consultation call. When you create content from a place of service and authenticity, your audience will naturally gravitate toward you because they trust you, genuinely care about their success. So, as we're wrapping it up, marketing doesn't have to be this dreaded task where you're forcing people to buy. Instead, it can be an act of love and service. When you lead with value, build trust, and provide solutions, the sales will come naturally. So, I'm going to give you 3 steps to start with today. Build trust first, offer real solutions, and speak to your audience like a friend. I encourage you to sit down right now and create content from this place of love. Imagine your ideal client, the person who needs your help, and write directly to them from a place of love, compassion, and grace. When you market with love, your audience will feel it, and they'll be so grateful for the value you've provided before they ever paid you. Now, are you going to get started? And if you are, definitely comment or email me and let me know that you've gotten started with marketing with love. I would love to hear how it's going, what successes that you are having, what wins you are having, and I just want to high five you for getting started and being so brave and courageous that today you are starting to market with love. I'm so excited for you. I am cheering on your business and I can't wait to see what happens.